Welcome back to Danita Brown Wellness. Today we'll be doing a full body 20-minute Pilates workout that focuses on engaging your core. When you're ready, come down to your mat and lie all the way down on your back. Here we'll start with marching, lifting your heels off of your mat, and then lift each leg into tabletop. Focus on imprinting your low spine into the mat. We're here for our last 3. 2 more. Last 1. Next, we're going to lower and lift both toes. Continue imprinting your low spine into the mat. Envision that you're drawing your navel down towards the floor. This is going to engage your core. We're here for our last 3. 2 more. Your last rep here. Next, we're going to go back to our marching. This time we're adding a chest lift. Use your upper abdominals to curl your head, neck, and chest. We're here for our last 4, 3, draw your abs in for your last 2, and last 1. This time let's add a chest lift to lowering and lifting both toes. Continue to draw your abs in. We're here for our last 3, last 2, and last 1. Next, we'll move on to our bridging. We'll start with an articulating bridge. Begin by imprinting your low spine into the mat and lifting up one vertebrae at a time. We'll lower back down in reverse. Tilt your pelvis as you start to scoop up into your high bridge. Take an inhale at the top as you exhale back down to your mat. We're here for 1 more. Let's add on by extending our arms straight up to the ceiling. Same thing here, we'll imprint the low spine into the mat first as we start to scoop ourselves up one bone at a time. At the same time, you'll lower your arms down to the mat. Scooping yourself up, you're lowering your arms down to the mat, and then as you lower your hips, you reach back up to the ceiling. Let's be here for 2 more. Last one here. Keep your arms extended up to the ceiling. Lift all the way up into your high bridge and hold. We're here for our marching. Three, 2 more, and last 1. Come all the way down to the mat. Lower your arms down by your sides. Draw your knees into your chest. Drop them both to your right side as you turn your head to the left for your spine twist. Inhale your knees back to center, and then drop to the left, turning your head to the right. Let's come back to center. We'll bring our legs into tabletop, interlacing our fingers behind our head and lifting into our chest lift. Here we'll go into single leg stretch. We'll do 2 more on each side. Last 3, 2, and 1. We'll come back into our chest lift, bring the legs into tabletop for our double leg stretch. Draw your abdominals in. We're here for our last 3, 2 more, and last 1. Next we'll move into our scissor. Extend your legs straight up to the ceiling, chest lift. We'll lower the right, reach back up to the ceiling, and then the left. Two more on each side. For 3, 2, and last 1. Again, let's come into our chest lift, bringing our legs into tabletop. We'll go into our rotation. Extend the right as you draw your left knee in, and switch. Two more on each side. Last 3, 2, and last 1. We'll stay here as we draw our legs into tabletop, reach both arms up to the ceiling. Extend your left leg as you reach your right arm back, and then switch. Focus on imprinting your spine into the mat. We have 2 more on each side. Last 3, 2 more, and last 1. Let's do our spine twist here in both directions before we move on. And then from here we'll round up into our seated position. Find a comfortable seat on your mat with your legs extended. We'll take an inhale to prepare, reaching all the way up to the ceiling, lengthening the spine. Exhale as you forward fold down to your toes. Here we'll restack the spine 1 bone at a time as your head is the last thing to reach the top. Another inhale to reach up overhead. Exhale to forward fold. Restack your spine 1 bone at a time. Last one here as you forward fold. We'll restack the spine to come back into center. Next, let's reach both arms up overhead. Grab onto your left wrist for a lateral bend. Inhale, come back to center. Let's do that again, reaching up overhead, same side. And now to the opposite side. One more here on this left side. Next, we'll extend our right arm straight up to the ceiling for a rotation. And then switch to the opposite side. Let's do one more in each direction. Next, let's separate our feet about the width of our mat. We'll extend both arms out to a T. Start with a rotation to the left, and then reach your right arm extended over the toes. Rotate back to center. We'll do the same on the opposite side. Twist, extend your left arm over your right toes, open back to center. Let's do two more in each direction. Last one on this side. One more in the opposite direction. And then we'll come back to the center. Next, let's come onto all fours on our mat. We'll start with our cat-cow as you round your spine up to the ceiling, and then lower your ribs down towards your mat. We'll extend the right leg as we reach the left fingertips extended in front. We'll draw opposite knee to opposite elbow. Last three. Two more. On this last one, we'll hold the extension for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come back into all fours. We'll extend that right leg again and we'll pulse up to the ceiling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, we'll extend that leg. This time we'll reach it over to the opposite side for a tap, back down through the center. Rotate to the side for a tap, back down to the center. Let's be here for our last three. Two more. And last one. We'll come back to the center. And then we'll start on the opposite side, extending now the left leg and the right fingertips. We'll draw opposite elbow to opposite knee. Last three. Two more. Let's hold this last one here for 3, 2, and 1. Now we'll extend that left leg and pulse up to the ceiling. We pulse for our last 3, 2, and 1. We'll extend that same leg as we pulse up and rotate. Up to the ceiling, up and to the side. Last 3. 2 more. And last 1. Next, we'll come all the way down to our mat, lying prone for our swan series. Draw your elbows out wide and stack your palms one on top of the other, then rest your head on top of your palms. Keeping your head glued to your palms, you'll lift the head, neck, and chest off of the mat. At the same time, you squeeze your glutes to lift your legs to a hover. Two more like this. And last one. Let's bring our palms down to the mat, shoulder width apart, and then lift up into an extension. From here, let's lower back down to our mat. Again, we'll lift up into our extension. This time we'll rotate our head to the right, back to the center, and then rotation to the left. Next, let's extend both arms in front, legs still extended. We'll lift the head and chest. We're here for our swimming, lifting opposite arm, opposite leg. Squeeze your glutes as you lift. Last 3, 2, and 1. Next, we'll go into our child's pose, sending our hips back to our heels, reaching straight forward to the top edge of your mat. Let's walk both hands over to the left side of your mat. And then back to the center and over to the right side of your mat. We'll finish up our practice by finding a comfortable seated position on our mat, either with your legs crossed, or you can have the feet planted down on the floor, and we'll just round and curve the spine a couple times. Let's finish by taking a deep inhale, reaching up overhead, bringing our palms together, and then down to the center. If you enjoyed this class, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for practicing Pilates with me today. I hope to see you in the next class.